Triple Whistle, the only podcast that talks about Genoa Cricket and Football Club in English. Powered by Genuani our guests every week will comment the game performances, players, ratings, tops and flops here at Triple Whistle.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Triple Whistle, the only podcast that talks about Genoa Cricket and Football Club in English. My name is Tobia and I'm talking to you from Edinburgh in Scotland. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the game that Genoa just played on Sunday at 12:30 Italian time against Lazio. Game lost with the score of 4-1. Not really a happy moment for our side, unfortunately, taking that this is the second consecutive loss. A lot to say about this game, a lot to say. I'll try to be short, but there's really many sides to take in this analysis. Let's start saying that I generally believe that there is still a hope for keeping the league, as Cagliari lost as well against Juventus, so there is still a chance for us to stay in the fight and to close that gap of 3 points that we have with the Sardinian side. However, I have to say that all of the worrying signs that we witnessed in the past with Genoa are slowly coming back. As many other people way better qualified than me to comment football games said, Blessing made a miracle in hiding all of the weaknesses that this team has. Mostly Genoa is not capable of scoring goals, is not capable of do some quality play in the opponent's midfields. This lack of quality has been covered by Blessing with a very high intensity pressing, with really a strong physical commitment shown in the pitch. But when then it comes to chase the opponents, because you find yourself 1 goal down or 2 goals down, you can tell that our team lacks completely of quality and killer instinct to score goals. We witnessed the same kind of thing with Verona. Lazio, which is a very strong side, shown all of our weaknesses. However, I have to say, I don't believe that the score, so the 4 goal, are a real demonstration of the performance that Genoa did, because Genoa played a good game. We really played a fantastic 20 minutes, the very first 20 minutes of the game, which is what Mr. Blessing asked to the team, a different approach to the game compared to the one we had in Verona, where we looked a little bit slower and not focused. With Lazio, we really committed the first 20 minutes to dominate the pitch and to really show the opponent side what it is playing in the Stadium Luigi Ferraris. I can remember a miracle of Strakosha done on a header by Ostigar. He really saved a down goal, even though the ball was quite central, wasn't really difficult to take. It's been a really good save. Shortly after, I remember a shoot from Nadim Amiri, really close on the first post that against Strakosha, neutralized. Shortly after that, and this is the main thing to talk about today, shortly after that, there's been another mistake, let's call it mistake, done by the referee, which shown Piccoli getting literally tackled down almost in an American football way by Acerbi, just a little bit outside the box. and the referee, with the let's call it with the help of VAR, didn't concede to Genoa the free kick for just outside the box and immediate red card to the Lazio defender for literally, I don't know if we can call it, some sort of bad will against us, but I don't know. I don't know what they saw, and I generally believe that that was a mistake, because if I say that it wasn't, then there's no point anymore in looking at the beautiful game that we all love. It's the fifth time this season, well, in the second half of the season, since Mr. Blessin came on our bench, that we witness a situation like this one. Nothing against the red card shown to Ostigard versus Roma, but let's remember the red card shown against Ostigard with Torino, the penalties not given with Empoli and Salernitana, clear penalties on Destro, and we are not being lucky with the referees, and differently than some other teams. Yesterday I was watching Roma Salernitana, and I've noticed that this exact same tackle that happened with Piccoli is been evaluated as not a free kick by the ref, as it was in the Roma's, I think it was a Fenajan, in Roma's case, a situation created by basically Fenajan just falling on himself without getting tackled. But the approach of the ref has been completely different than the one that he had with us. So there is a suspicious case of a tackle just outside the box, potential penalty, let's say. VAR intervenes, as it did in Genova, and the ref decides to go and watch what happened on a screen, to then take a decision, the correct decision in that case. In Genova, this didn't happen. So VAR intervened with the ref, and he said, I've seen it, I don't need to go and check it, taking the wrong decision, as that was a clear red card for Acerbi at the 25th, 30th minute of the first half. Which means that then Genoa would have played 11 versus 10 for most of the game, and surely the score wouldn't have been 1-4 as we've seen. Now, it's very, very important to state that we didn't lost the game because of that. The reason why we lost is because, unfortunately, we lack of that quality, that mental energy, that determination, and that, again, willingness to win games. Lazio is a way stronger sign. We lost because Manolo Portanova, immediately after that episode of the red card, was not focused, and he lost the ball right in the midfield, opening a space for Marusic for the first goal. We lost because we have, and I'm sorry to say it, an ex-goalkeeper defending our goal, as the second goal and mostly the third goal, or the fourth, I don't remember, to be honest, were shockingly embarrassing. The behavior of Sirigu has been really unprofessional and not fit to what is supposed to be the third goalkeeper of our national team. So we lost because we deserve it. Lazio deserved a win. Shocking performance by Maksimovic, by Portanova, and by I add Melegoni as well. Not as bad as the first two, but he didn't play at all well. I believe that Portanova and Melegoni probably are not fit for this situation of Genoa right now. They might be interesting players for Serie B, or for a team that is in a bit of a better position than Genoa is now, as second choices. I really wish to see more of Ekuban and Yeboah on the coming games, because those two young chaps, Melegoni and Portanova, are not really fit anymore to play 90 minutes at this high intensity where we are really playing for our life right now. I've seen a good performance of Amiri, even though it seems like alone in kind of creating spaces and chances for his teammates. I think he's on a level far too high compared to his teammates, and they don't read his game well as they should. I like Piccoli. I think even though he's not really smart and lucid inside the box, his importance in helping the team, gaining possession of the ball and keeping possession of the ball, it has been vital for the first 35-40 minutes of the game. He sort of disappeared in the second half, but there's not much you can tell him. He wasn't served at all by his mates. Ostigard played a decent game. Maximovic, I can't believe an experienced player like him did such mistakes. 2, if not 3, of the goals that we conceded had his, contribute. Lost possession, wrong passes, keep going backward defending without being aggressive enough or brave enough, as Blessin said, to go and tackle the opponents and be higher up in the field. The last one is Sirigu. I don't even know why we are putting him as a first choice. We have a younger player in the bench that I think can be a better fit. I apologize if I sound a little bit too strong with my words in regards of the player's performance, but I generally had enough of seeing Genoa losing constantly because of silly mistakes done by people that are supposed to be Serie A players. I am with the team. I support them. I understand all of the difficulties they've been through this year, and I will keep on supporting them. But when it comes to mistakes like that, really, I have no more way to be disappointed. Anyway, on a positive note, Cagliari is still there, as he's been for the last three games. There's 3 points. Next game is going to be Cagliari-Sassuolo and Milan-Genoa. I apologize. And then we got in Genova the game of life, Genoa-Cagliari. Everybody in the Genoa, talk shows and in the Genoa stands are keep on saying that Cagliari-Lazio, it's already a set score in favor of the Sardinian side. I can see why people are thinking that. I don't think so. I don't think Sassuolo is done this year. I know this is a very strange team and they conceded points here and there, making favors to whomever they pleased, but I want to see Cagliari beating Sassuolo. And I think that AC Milan as well is having a lot of troubles at the moment. Not as many as we do, but again, they went on a draw against Torino. So there's a chance for us to come away from Milan with 1 point at least, if not 3. Our main problem is scoring goals. If we don't score goals, we won't be able to win any game. And this is something that I believe and I hope Blessin is addressing, maybe with a change of lineup and trying to, play a bit more of an offensive kind of football, putting in 2 strikers other than 1, and try to be a bit more cynic and a bit more, decisive and a bit more with a killer instinct inside the box. That's it for me this week. I really hope you enjoyed my point of view and my analysis. Let me know what you think about it in the comments, and we speak again after Milan Genoa on Friday. Have a good day.
listened to Triple Whistle, the after-game podcast of Genoa-Lazio. See you next week.